Really not. I sold the Azeri shield for like 3 divines or something. Double click. I didn't even get to double click. You know what? This just sucks. Alright. Anyone want me to gamble any of their cards now that I'm like primed and I probably won't shred any more cards? I don't think I have any card. That's something I really prefer about SSF. I would have several cards on SSF that would be worth using yellow juice on. But since I'm hardcore trade, they aren't. Okay, we'll do something else for a few divines. Well, that's nice. It's like 3 times more damage. I just RNG'd explosion. Well, I only need it for clearing. It's gonna suck a little bit with no attack speed, but not bad. You're not playing Replica Elbrons? Yes, I am. Why are people asking if I'm not playing Replica Elbron? Yes, I am. I am playing Replica Elbron. Have you considered imitating a career? You would make a great comedian. Oh, an imitating career. I was sitting there thinking like, imitating a career, pretending to work? Huh? No, I don't think so. Do you know, it was actually, so I actually, when I started streaming, I tried really, really hard to like become funnier. And a friend of mine, when I started streaming, she was like, well, why are you gonna stream though? And I was like, what do you mean? And she's like, well, you're just genuinely not funny. Like, you're not a funny person. So I actually, like, early on spent a lot of time trying to get funnier. But also, like, obviously people have different types of humor and stuff. Nice friend. I mean, yeah, it was fine. She was also right. I wasn't particularly funny. But also, like, I do have very deadpan humor, which not everybody likes. I know Germans really like my humor. That also did cause me to try to improve. You mean acting like Quinn69? Well, that's like different types of humor, right? Like, some people like loud equals funny. Some people like I have very like subtle mic over your head humor. Like, sometimes I get really excited when people notice and they're like, was that a reference? And I was like, yeah. You can entertain people without being funny. Yeah, you can be really funny looking. You have very dry pan humor, but your thought process is hilarious. Thanks. I think so too. Other than that, no, I'm just like kind of bored with the league, so I'm thinking about playing on December and stuff instead. Wait, I don't get it. Why is my flame dash bugged? Like, I have a charge left and it's not letting me use it. League is super boring now, in my opinion. Now what changed? Well, it's just like the longer into the league you get, the more boring it's gonna be, right? Like, the closer we are to the start, the more fun it is. Like, this is the most fun league in a long time for me. I've played over 600 hours this league. So I'm like, I've been having a blast. Steel's got over 700 hours, the freak. 100 of which is probably in POB, but still. When does the league nearly come out? I don't know. Late November, like 17th plus. Isn't it more fun to play a trade? No, not really. It depends. Like, this league I had a lot of fun, but it's really fun to play SSF too because everything's more of an achievement, right? Like, very, very few people can kill all 7 Ubers on SSF Hardcore. Whereas, yeah, like nothing is a challenge on trade. So Steel lives in the UK? Yeah, he lives in my other house. He lives like 5 minutes away from me. I bought a house to rent it to Steel. Really? Really, really? And then Noogie and Karn lives less than a minute walk from Steel, where Steel lives right now. Is this trolling? No. But it is good to ask, because it is hard to tell. It is hard to tell, so asking is good. But yeah, no, so like, with getting Noogie to move here, it was like very, very easy. I was like, Noogie, you should move to Belfast. And Noogie was like, yeah. But yeah, like Noogie was like, yep. And then Noogie moved here. And then with Steel, I was like, Steel. You should move here. Steel. You should move here. Steel. And like, it was really lazy. And eventually he was just like, fine. And then Karn got like kicked out by his landlord on like no notice in France and didn't have anywhere to go. So I DM'd him. I was like, hello. you should come here. And then he stayed at mine for a few months. He literally like, he was like, are you sure? And I was like, yeah. He was like, all right, I'll be there tomorrow. Grabbed his PC, got on a plane day after he was at my place.
My collection.
My collection grows. Belfast is now 27% streamers. IRL Maven. But yeah. And like they all lived at my place while like finding their own place to live in Belfast. How long did it take you to become a FT creator? Wait, what's FT? Oh, full-time. I started full-time. I had enough money. Well, the plan was I had enough money to not make any money for 6 months. And my initial plan when starting streaming was I thought I would get partnered within 6 months. But if I didn't get partnered within a year, I was going to give up. Because if I couldn't get partnered within a year, I probably wouldn't have much success anyway. And then I got partnered 6 weeks after I started streaming. And I was making enough to sustain myself after 6 months of streaming. Yeah, I would like to do more cooking streams with Steel. That was very fun. That was the time when without partner there was no sub button at all. Correct. What am I doing on Belfast? I had friends here already. That's why I moved here to study. And then when choosing to stay here, like it's just yeah, I already was like established and had friends here. Like it's still like good for taxes. It's like 4% less taxes than if I lived in Norway or something. Well, probably even less than that because it's 19% company tax here. I don't know what company tax is in Norway. Yeah, PoE. First game I streamed. What are you farming for? Right now we're helping Bank get Vivid Vultures, but we've been very unlucky. We've gotten 2. There's Norway, that's true. Can you do your Tai Tai killer voice? Okay, one sec. Hey, Tai Tai!
What's up? I log in, dude. I pull up. Hello? What do you want? Are we logging into RuneScape, dude? Log in, dude? Okay, so, yeah, later, me and Sis are totally gonna play some RuneScape. I promised him that, I'm gonna level up crafting for the group. But I have been slacking. I have not really been playing on my, Rip Fan with Ziz, because I have, other priorities. And I've been inting in League. Log in, dude. I promised this that I would be, really high level and crafting. But I have not even started gathering sand. Log out.